All right, folks. And here is the reason why potheads shouldn't be allowed to run shit. Really. Like, really should not be allowed to fucking run anything. Oh my God. Let's go.
When are they going to stop spraying the skies with contrails? When are people going to wake up to this stuff going on and then take the land back?
So this is what Post Malone used to do before he made music.
Now, I just like Simon Dan, I do like the Creaky Blinder. This was posted a week ago. Conspiracy Theories 2020, unbelievable. It's already got over 13,000 views, and oh my god. How I do my videos is I happen to just like see stuff, whatever from whatever. I'm like Young Ripa 59, where my videos are just based on whatever the fuck I feel like. My channel, it's just whatever the hell I want to fucking post about something. That's what I'm gonna post. That's all there is to it. And so I was like, oh, wonder what this one is. And
so the way I make a video is I sit right here at my computer, I jump onto YouTube, and I search for, we'll say, Flat Earth, or...
Basically, he does what I do. I don't necessarily search for the stuff. Well, Simon Dan, Creaky Blinder now, Better Bachelor, Young Ripa, the Hot, not the Hodge twins. They're mainly on Facebook for the most part that I watch their stuff. But Praveen Mohan, but it's pretty much just whatever I feel. So, what Yellow Flash 2, I like his channel. Just whatever I feel like making my video about, I'll throw it in my political folder. I literally just cleared out, 40 or more videos because I haven't posted anything in like 3 months and 3 or more months. And my political folder was like full from stuff from like 5, 6 or more months ago. Because it was like, I don't feel like doing a video on that subject right now, kind of thing. So this one, after clearing all those videos, I'm going to do the video on this one. But I do the same thing. Just shit that gets my interest, and it's like, I'm going to do a video on it.
Mud flood and see what comes up. But today I really couldn't make a decision. So you can imagine my delight when I came across a guy who seems to think that, and I'm not exaggerating, everything is a conspiracy and everyone is out to get it. So stick around and we'll take a look. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Playing a Blinder with me, the Creaky Blinder. Now, for some strange reason, I forgot to say that in my last few videos. Not that anybody cares, or probably even noticed. Anyway, the topic of today's video is from not the topic. How can a person be a topic? The person we are going to be looking at in today's video is from the Manny Tagger channel. I think that's how you say it. But this guy is essentially every conspiracy theory known to man rolled into one package. So what that means is this video is going to be as all over the place as a flat earther trying to explain why we don't live on a globe. Tidy!
How are we going to know what's in this soil? How in the world are we trusting these folk that are the same folk that came here and pillaged the Native Americans?
You do realize you're white, right? You're a descendant. You're white. Am I wrong? He's white. Sure as hell looks fucking white to me. How are we going to know what's in the soils? You do know they have test kits that you can buy, right? Yet they have independent test kits. They're not some secret thing, and you got to have a top secret clearance, some government badge to go buy, a test kit to test soil samples and stuff. You can buy the stuff on your own. If you don't want to trust someone else, you can buy the shit on your own and test the soil yourself. Why aren't you doing that?
How are we gonna know what's in their soil? They're making all these products, all these different products. How are we gonna know? Even if it's natural, how are we gonna?
Even if it's natural, how are we gonna know? Let me ask you something. Are there not people on your side? I'm Wiccan. I love Mother Earth. I love Gaia. I love the planet way more than I do humanity. And I am not one of you Earth people that you are like fucking screwed up in the head Earth people and shit. You do realize those jobs anybody can do. You're saying you don't want to trust the government and everything else. Why don't y'all have your own people that you do trust do these independent studies, testing the soil, testing the food? Why? It's not like some secret job that's limited. If any of y'all could go get a degree in these fields. Funny how you expect someone else to do the job, but then turn around and say you don't trust the people who are doing the job. Well, then why don't y'all stop being lazy, get off your fucking asses, and go get degrees in, being in chemistry and physics? And why don't y'all go do these things and test the shit yourselves? That way you have your own independent results, and there you go. You don't have to trust the government. You can trust your own people. I'm just curious. There aren't any of the people that you personally trust to do these things? Why not? Are y'all just that lazy? Or, and no, the fact that I'm a vet and everything clearly says I don't really trust the government. We've been screwed over way too many times for that shit. But at the same time, my whole point is, if you're going to complain about something to that degree, why isn't one of you doing the job then? Why don't you, pothead? Why don't you go get a fucking degree and do the job? What do you got a degree in? Pottery making? I'm trying to understand. If you don't trust someone else, then you do the job.
Don't know what type of pesticides they use. How are we gonna know what type of?
There are independent test kits that you can just purchase and do them yourself. Did you not see Aaron Brockovich? Did you not watch the movie? You can you can do it yourself, or hire independent people that you paid and do the shit. Simple as that.
Oh, they're growing their stuff out of, and then. Even if we're out foraging, how are we gonna know that they didn't spray that land with glyphosate?
Well, they probably did, because glyphosate is just a weed killer, and it's the most widely used weed killer in the world. Now, the Environmental Protection Agency did a study on the risk of using glyphosate as a herbicide, and the risk estimates showed that it was well below the levels that would give any cause for concern.
But again, you could buy the test kits yourself and do the fucking study yourself. You can test the shit yourself.
The EPA classifies glyphosate as a Group E chemical, which means there is strong evidence to suggest that it does not cause cancer.
Yeah, but Blinder, he's saying he doesn't trust the government. Okay, so then again, do the research yourself, or hire somebody that you trust yourself and pay them to do the research.
Damn, he hasn't said that yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. See, this is why I don't usually watch videos ahead of time.
When are they going to stop
See, Blinder, I do the same thing. I don't like watching videos ahead of time. I like watching the video as they come in. That way I can respond from here instead of from, I can respond from my heart and my head, because I love my intelligence more than anything. I love using my brain more than my heart, but I can respond from my soul. I can respond from off the cuff. I've had people like, hey, Mark, why don't you do a script and pre-watch the video? Excuse me. Pre-watch the video and do a script and all this. And I'm like, because if I do that, then it's not from in here. It's not from my soul. It's literally just me. I've already prepared and everything. No, I want to be right. I want to be real. That's one of the things I love about my videos and my channel is I like to try and be straight real. I don't want to turn around in every conversation that I have in the real world and go with any conversation, go, hey, let me get back with you. Give me the questions. Let me pre-screen the questions, and then I'm going to come back to you. No, I'd rather us sit down and let's do this shit.
In the skies with contrails.
Chemtrails.
The contrails as a conspiracy theory when contrails is exactly what they are. I fairly certain he meant chemtrails, but
when are we going to arrest these folk that have been spraying contrails and pushing poisonous foods out? They're pushing foods that have glyphosate. They have sprayed fields with glyphosate, and they're still selling poisonous foods.
So the people that fly these planes, pilots, and spray contrails, even though I think he means chemtrails, are also responsible for spraying glyphosate on all the crops that we consume.
And they got 5G. When are we going to get rid of these folk that are making 5G?
Now, would you believe what I said at the beginning of this video when I said it was going to be all over the place?
And pushing 5G towers. When are we going to get rid of these same folk that pillaged the Native Americans and basically got these 5G towers rapping us, coming inside of our house and straight rapping us? When are we going to cook? When are we going to cut it up together? Whenever we are going to come together, when are we going to unite and build us a big fortress and take this land back? When are we?
Let's rewind this again, because this is when I was like, okay, this motherfucker, I need to do a video on this dumbass.
Oh, when are we going to cut it up together? Whenever we are going to come together, when are we going to unite and build us a big fortress and take this land back? When are we going to have the right of way to walk wherever we want on our land? Like when are we going to be free to walk wherever we want? When are we going to be free to build wherever we want and we ain't got to move? When are we going to come to?
All right, Senior Pothead. You literally said you want to steal land. You want to take land. You want to take private land, like my home, my land that I own. You want to take that. You want to get rid of privatized land, private ownership, so you can walk wherever you want to walk, and then at the same exact time build private property just for you. That's when I was like, what the fuck did he just say? What the fuck did he just say? And that's when I added it to my political folder. So me having private land is bad. You having private land is okay. You want to get rid of private land so you can have private land. Let's rewind that again, because people,
and basically got these 5G towers rapping us, coming inside of our house and straight rapping us. When are we going to cook? When are we going to cut it up together? Whenever we are going to come together, when are we going to unite and build us a big fortress and take this land back? When are we going to have the right of way to walk wherever we want on our land? Like when are we going to be free to walk wherever we want?
Y'all heard that, right? When are we going to come together so we could take away your private land, so we could go wherever we want, but the land that we took, the private land, because y'all are not allowed to have private land, because we want to go where we want. How dare you have private land? So we want to take your private land. Nobody should have private land so we could go wherever we want. But once we take your private land, we're going to build our own private fortress land. Yeah, because we're the only ones that are allowed to have private property, not you.
When are we gonna be free to build wherever we want and we ain't gotta move? When are we?
We want to steal your private land so we could go wherever we want and build what we want on that former private land of yours that we took so we could go wherever. I just want to grab this motherfucker by his neck and go, dude, are you really that fucking high? I mean, obviously that's a rhetorical question, but it's like, so you want to take away my land? Let's slow this down because, you know, your pothead brain isn't going to be able to keep up. You want to take my private land that I paid for so you could go wherever you want. At the same time, take my private land away from me so you could build your own private land so you don't have to move. But then that means somebody's got private land. Oh my God. These are the warriors that these liberals keep pushing. These are the anti-fucks. These are the fucking snowflakes, the Obamites. This is these people. AOC, the fucking squad. This is them. Oprah now, Whoopi, The View, The Talk. This is them. People too stupid. Don't you dare call me, was it one of the videos that I thought I was going to do, but I was like, nah, fuck that shit. Don't you dare call us crazy, even though, girls, we a little crazy. What the? Oh my God, y'all are, seriously, y'all are the dumbest fucking people. Why are we not just, we need to lock y'all in fucking zoos away from us normal people. And I use the word normal loosely, even when it comes to us. But at least we don't talk. I mean, have y'all not listened to AOC talk? Are you not listening to this piece of shit?
Gonna come together and realize we're all on the same side.
Any thoughts about how I should respond to that? Because that was extremely confusing. Now, I've never been forced to move. If I've ever chosen to move, it's been because I wanted to. Now, I know in some cases people can be evicted from their land or their house and essentially forced to move, but not to the degree that this guy seems to imply. Maybe I'm wrong. Imagine that. And from what I can...
Actually, Blinder, you are wrong. You didn't understand what he meant. He meant we are not allowed to have private land while they are allowed to have private land. Nobody's allowed to have private land, but we're allowed to have private land. That's what he said. That's literally what he said.
Gather, he's saying that people that get forced off their land are forced off by the world famous they, whoever they may be.
Y'all gotta know what y'all letting in y'all's body, you know what I'm saying? Because these folk, they're pushing the wrong stuff. They got a mass agenda to kill us. Agenda 21.
Let me explain something to you, pothead. If we had a mass agenda to kill you, you would already be dead right now. Because you do realize people like us, it's not an agenda. If we meant to kill you, you'd be dead. We wouldn't be even allowing you dumbasses. Y'all are burning cities. Y'all are... Trust me. Oh, the time's going to come. Y'all keep fucking around. Time's going to come where shit's going to finally hit the fan and we're just going to be like, that's it. We're done with you little bitches. And at that point, you're going to see, oh shit, these motherfuckers ain't playing no more.
Seriously, I'm no expert, but do you mean the Agenda 21 that is a comprehensive plan of action to be taken globally, nationally, and locally by organizations of the United Nations system, governments and major groups in every area in which human impacts on the environment? So it's basically an agenda to improve the environment, which benefits us all. Now, I will read through this. I probably won't. But I would imagine it doesn't mention anywhere in that PDF about killing the population of the world.
Depopulation agenda. Look into Agenda 21, or you could just take it from me.
We definitely won't be taking it from you. Now, I have to be honest, I probably won't read through the whole of Agenda 21, but I'm sure somebody watching this video either already has or will.
No.
And I am fairly certain that nobody will find anything in there either stating directly or even implying that the idea behind Agenda 21 is to kill off some of the world's population. Why would they do that?
These folk, they don't want to see us. They're not for us. Ain't nobody for you. You know, stop giving your energy to them. You realize that power is all within you.
I have a question. For you, do you think any of these conspiracy theorists, and please understand that I know some conspiracy theories do turn out to be true, but not the stupid ones like Flat Earth and the Mud Flood and whatever this guy's waffling on about. Because does anyone else find it funny that he keeps banging on about 5G whilst filming a YouTube video using his smartphone, which admittedly is probably still on 4G, but what's a G between friends? So what I was getting at is, are any of them ever going to actually explain who they think they are?
The Illuminati.
Or do we just have to keep filling in the blanks ourselves? And by blanks, I mean they isn't an actual
It's Disney,
thing.
the Illuminati. Come on.
Not in the way these people seem to think, anyway.
And another thing is stop trashing Mother Earth, because, you know, for real, like,
I will agree with you on that. And who are the ones trashing Mother Earth? Your people. Burning the cities, tearing down statues, spray painting everything, trash being left everywhere. I thought y'all were all about the environment while you're trashing the environment. Y'all are the ones, I'm sorry, because I haven't realized any conservatives, any of the friends, myself, we actually love our houses and our yards, keeping them nice and pretty and beautiful and clean and trimmed and nature. And we got our pets, and I, got my birds that I feed with my hummingbird feeder, and my feeder that I have for my other birds that are out there, and my fucking yard turtles and my geckos and lizards. And I mean, I take care. I'm pagan. I'm Wiccan. So I take care of my nature. I take care of my animals, of what I take care of here in the house or at my house and everything. So I'm with you. But I don't think you're with your own people. Because wouldn't you tell your same fucked up, anti-fuck, dumbass people, hey, motherfuckers, stop trashing the environment. Stop spray painting everything. But we're protesting. Yeah, dude, but I thought we were all about climate change and not trashing shit. So, but we're protesting. Okay, understandably, but we can protest without trash and stuff, because I thought Mother Earth is at the top of our list, man. You know? Oh my God, dude.
Even me, I'm out here. I gotta recycle all this stuff because I'm not for Mother Earth getting trashed.
Then tell your anti-fuck, Black Lives Matter, and all the dumbasses that look like you to stop trashing the environment then. How about you do that? Same with Black Lives Matter. You want me to believe that Black Lives Matter? Start at home. How about that? Because last time I checked, it ain't a bunch of white people like this is West Side Story, and they're running through Compton and Chicago of the bad neighborhoods, shooting black people and shit. No, it's black on black crime. So how can I take you seriously if you don't take yourselves? How can you expect us to take y'all seriously on Black Lives Matter when you're out there killing each other? So if Black lives don't even matter to you, how the hell are you going to lecture us that it should matter to us? Fuck you. Once you clean your house, what is it? Those in glass houses shouldn't cast stones or throw stones. Well, you motherfuckers are in the glassiest of houses. You are the black people, the voices of the black community out there shooting and killing each other, but we're supposed to listen to you. I'm sorry, your complaints are going to fall on deaf ears because it's like, wow, how many people just died this last weekend in Chicago? Well, I guess they haven't gotten their deaths down to 0 yet, so I ain't going to listen to y'all.
It's like, I'm not for it.
Now,
Oh my God, fucking commercials. Yes, get the fuck off. There we go.
Now, I actually agree with him on this point 100%. And I know my videos are all about making fun of people, pointing and laughing, as we like to call it. But I do agree with him. But the problem I've got with this type of person is that his views seem to be that of an extremist. And when somebody's views on anything become extremist, then it has become a problem. There are other ways that you can save the planet without resorting to extremist tactics, which usually involve breaking the law, violence, and so on.
Don't be giving your children any of these shots. Don't be...
Brilliant. He's an anti-vaxxer as well, so that now escalates him to the higher tier of...
Okay, I'm curious. How are you anti-vax people literally trying to tell us people that don't want to wear a mask that we should wait for the vaccine of the coronavirus to come out? Because I know other friends of mine were pointing that out. Like, wait. These are anti-vaxxers, telling us that we all need to wear a mask and stay home until there's a vaccine. But I thought you were anti-vaxxers, though. I mean, you people cannot get your own story straight. And again, why should we listen to you? It's like, hey, when you can talk coherently and come at from one angle instead of like all over the fucking place and shit, then we'll fucking we might listen to you at that point. But until you can straighten up your own fucking pothead thoughts and get that shit organized in there, because it's a fucking mess and shit, until you get that shit straight, we're not going to listen to you.
Complete and utter death.
You know, don't be circumcising them.
What? Don't be circumcising them? Well, I've got to be honest. I've got 3 sons, and circumcising them never even occurred to me. Didn't even cross my mind. Why would it? Unless, of course, it's for religious purposes, which I completely disagree with, or medical purposes. But people don't just wake up one day and say, off with the old foreskin.
We got to be out here in the jungle eating these mushrooms.
Well, that certainly explains a lot.
Yep.
Because when he says eating those mushrooms, I seriously doubt he's referring to shiitake or portobello. I would imagine he's referring to the magical kind.
Getting that our DNA up, looking right at the sun, getting that king DNA going on.
Fair play, he's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't he? Sun gazer as well.
Like, we're spiritual beings. It's a big spear. So put on your spirit. We got our soul from the solar system. That's why it's called solar system. So put on your big spirit, your big spear of protection, your big aura, your sun gold, the gold sun.
Oh my God. It's called the solar system because of soul. No, it's called solar system because soul means sun. And since we revolve around our sun, it's called the solar system. S-O-L, not shit out of luck. S-O-L stands for soul, which is another word for sun. Oh my God. Oh my God. As I said, this is the reason why I don't pre-screen these videos, because I want to be shocked. I just want to be instantly shocked. And it's like, what the fuck did he... Oh my God. Okay.
Big aura.
What?
And here's the thing. I'm Wiccan. I'm an actual minister. I am a fucking ordained minister. I was born and raised in being Wiccan, raised in being a witch. And I'm even thinking that fucking Karl Malone or whatever, Post Malone looking motherfucker, you people that are that much into nature, like y'all are out there sticking your dick in knots of trees and shit. Y'all are just eat the mushrooms, and y'all need to stay off of technology. Why are y'all are so far up nature's ass? I love nature. As I said, if I could, I'd snap fucking Infinity Gauntlet and snap the majority of humanity out of existence. That's how much I love Mother Earth. However, you motherfuckers, Post Malone looking bitch and shit. Let me get him back on there.
I don't see.
You motherfuckers, why are you even using technology? Y'all are so far up Gaia's twat, basically up Gaia, Mother Earth. I love Mother Earth, I love her. But y'all are so far up her ass. Why are you bothering to use technology at all? You're not making any sense to me. To me, you motherfuckers should be like the Amish and be away. Y'all are so far up nature's ass, you shouldn't be using technology. Do you understand? That's it's like, oh my God.
But your pineal gland sees.
Now, why would he be saying that? And I have to be honest, I don't know anything about the pineal gland, apart from obviously that's where we get pies from. But what he's probably referring to is the very first thing you see when you type pineal gland into Google. Why is the pineal gland known as the third eye? The pineal gland was commonly dubbed the third eye for many reasons, including its location deep in the center of the brain and its connection to light. Mystic and esoteric spiritual traditions suggest it serves as a metaphysical connection between the physical and spiritual worlds.
Yes.
So not an eye at all then.
Now I got a question for you. Where would you like to go for eternity?
Ooh, no, that's a tough question to answer.
That's a very tough question to answer, actually. Eternity. Well, being Wiccan, being pagan, being the fact that I believe in the soul is eternal, period. So that's a good question. I've already said I'd probably stick around for a while. Hopefully the soul itself has the ability to traverse time and space, because I would love to go back and see who really built the pyramids and all that other cool shit and everything. I'm good with all that stuff, but where would I go? Obviously away from you people, because again, you people, y'all are scary as shit. Y'all fucking eating mushrooms and that kind. Y'all are scary as shit. And I love when these people try to say, well, I'm a better witch than you because I cast the four corners and, I perform rites. And I'm going, yeah, but see, I was born this way. I was literally born into being a witch. My mom was a witch. Grandma was. I was born into it. So I don't need to practice being a witch. That's like these white people, which is probably going to be one of my other videos, that one white guy who got injections in his skin and all this stuff to all of a sudden become black and everything. I don't need to try to be black because I was born black. So same with you witches that do all that shit of, oh, I do the rites and cast spells and all this stuff. I don't need to do that. It's kind of like Blade, the vampires. The born vampires, the ones that were born vampires, and the ones that were made vampires, or the artificial vampires, or the wannabe vampires. We were born this way, so we don't need to do any of that shit. And I've had arguments with you guys think you're so special. You guys think that you're so badass because y'all were born that way. No, we're just tired of you fuckers trying to say that you're one of us when you're not one of us. Again, these wiggers, these white black people that are trying, I'm more black than you. Motherfucker, I am black. You can't be something that you're not. I don't care if you dye your skin or dye your hair. You can't be something that you're not. I eat all the black food. I even know how to make soul food. It's good for you. That's great. It's a recipe. Good for you. Oh, I know how to do hair. Okay, that's, again, good for you. oh, well, I even speak black. I'm down with the brothers and the sister. Dude, again, I am black. I don't need to try to be black. You fucking book witches that we call. These motherfuckers that literally go out of their way to be what we were born into.
Oh, deep. But if you're going to put me on the spot, I'd have to say somewhere where people like you aren't allowed to upload videos to the internet.
Or just be around, period. Anyway, this one's already gone about 35 minutes. As I said, I'm trying to keep my videos down to about 30 minutes. Oh my God, that Post Malone fucking wannabe piece. Like, what the fuck? Why are we letting people like you roam free? Why? I just do not understand it. Thank you, Creaky Blinder, for finding that Post Malone looking.
But
that dude. Thank you for finding that video and posting it, because it made my day when I first watched like the first 5 minutes, and then I was like, oh hell no, I got to do my own video on this shit. And then his comment about this solar system gets this word soul because it comes from the soul. It's like, oh my God, that was good. That was good. We did the whole challenge thing about the do not laugh challenge. Yeah, that motherfucker, I failed because that shit made me laugh. Anyway, I'm going to be done with this video. I got to see what next one I'm going to do. I will talk to y'all later. Peace out. Damn solars. What the fuck?